Okay, our first rose to bloom this year, and he is loaded with buds. Okay, this whopper of a rose is going to be absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. When this rose blooms, it's a blanket of pink, and the buds. To me, the buds are the prettiest part. If I can show you, if you can see down these limbs, it's covered. It's just buds after buds after buds. So hopefully I'll get that. If I don't get the picture of or the video of it blooming in this video, I will do a follow-up and show you this rose. Our first bloom is opened on this giant rose. This is the really big one. So I'll show you more whenever they start opening up, lots of them. This rose is starting to really pop some blooms out. It's looking awesome. Give you a shot from this side. Here's what these blooms look like. And it's gorgeous. Gigantic rose. The buds on these, they dry really beautiful. It is a blanket of pink, just like I told you it would be. All over it is covered. Giant rose, but if you let it grow and just take one spot, you will have a blanket of blooms just as I do. And then after it gets done blooming, just give it a good haircut, clean the weeds up. Told you he's like a blanket. Had to get one more view of him. He's really laying it on thick. Smells lovely and looks beautiful. Would look even better if I were to get the weeds out of there, but I have not felt like it. Another little rosebud. This one is kind of a loller. I can get it. So he's lolling over there. The little rose is open more today and has got buds all over him. If I'm picking them up. And this is what happens when you buy like a tea rose or one of the roses from, you know, the beautiful, colorful roses, and it dies. This is what seems to come back in the place of it. But I noticed the pollinators like them, so I'm going to leave it. Another rose where the tea rose died, and this came up. But if you look at these little buds, I'm going to tell you, these dry beautifully. Work really well for, like, if you was making potpourri or to dry for like a top of a soap. They dry perfectly. Okay, over here at our daisy patch, we have got this little rose blooming. Smells lovely. You can see those little pincushion-like blooms. It's a very big rose, kind of like a loller or a sprawling rose. This is another one of those that sprawls. It is starting to bloom also. Very big rose indeed. And then back in there, I haven't got that cleaned out around the rose yet, but we've got this one blooming. It's got beautiful blooms on it. You can see. This one's blooming really good. I've got to do some weeding and cleaning up here. That was blooming. Another rose getting ready to bloom. This is kind of a tricolored or I guess you'd say double colored rose. It's not a rose, but these peonies are gorgeous. Another beautiful water lily that is also a spring bloomer and summer bloomer, just according to the weather. And we've got multiple little buds showing up. Pollinators will love this. This one is starting to blanket. We do have some dead leaves in there where I actually wrapped the plant. But next year, he will be beautiful. And possibly, well, if you see this side, he has got loads of buds on him. Just have to wait for him to pop. Then he should be blanketed.